Deus Vult, my fellow gamers. So I just got in this stuff, this core box set, and it's an old one. It actually has a new one, second edition, I guess, with updated models and stuff like that. But I got this and these two box sets. So the Black Order and then the Asgardians. I got these three items for only $94. That includes shipping and whatnot. But it was basically a comic book shop that it wasn't selling in their area, so they put it up on eBay, and I was lucky enough to find it. And I was like, I need the Black Order to go with my Thanos. So very happily picked this up, especially when you see the prices. It was 60, marked down to 35. Same thing with the Asgardian box. This thing was 100, and they marked it down to 75. So, I basically got, for what I paid, I paid, for the box set, got these two for free. So I'm very happy with that, because the box set gives you all the proprietary dice, all the proprietary measuring equipment, and terrain and rules and everything. So some of the cards and all that good stuff are obsolete now, I believe, in this box set. I'll do my due diligence and find out what's going on. I wanted to touch base because I did, man, this dude is so huge. So I did build Thanos. His throne is pretty huge and whatnot. It's a pain in the butt to build. You have to build it in sequential order. There's all these like stones that come into it. I'm gonna pop him off the base real quick, and I'll actually pop the throne out. Because if you're smart, don't glue the throne in just yet. You're gonna paint everything. You're gonna paint the throne, and you're gonna paint the rocks and the base separately. So it's all these little pieces, like this rock here, that one rock is a piece, this back rock is a piece, and they all interlock and whatnot. Right here, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Back here it all interlocks. Sorry about the focus, guys. Sorry about that. But it's a pain. So you kind of, wrap around and then come back to the front. They all like lock into place. They do also give you 6 little skulls, which I didn't see in the unboxing video. They're very, very tiny. So I put them in nooks and crannies and stuff. And I left one for Thanos' base himself. Now, the box set came with an extra base. And I asked myself in the unboxing video why that was. And it's just for when you're using it as a terrain feature. You're going to put your throne in there. If you're using it as a terrain feature, then booyah. You have a full terrain feature. You don't have this empty space here that looks kind of silly. So you just have that design element from Thanos' base himself. So that's why they did it. It was a nicety, and I think it's a pretty good deal. I don't mind that at all. As far as Thanos himself, he is an awesome looking character. He has the Infinity Gauntlet. It's on the proper hand, the left hand. I've seen all kinds of right-handed Infinity Gauntlets, and it drives me up the wall. Everything fits really good with him. The only caveat that I would say is that on the side he has this this piece of detail. It's just like a bar that goes there. Well, they have a nub mark there. You know what it is? It's this that's throwing me off, isn't it? Well, anyway, I'll bring it up. There we go. So right there's a sprue mark there, and on the other gauntlet facing us, right there's another like line part to the gauntlet, and that has a sprue gate nub right in the middle of that as well. And there are these fine little details that, if you're not careful with it, you can ruin them. Okay, so guys, when you're cutting Thanos from the sprues, pay attention to those sprue gates. Okay, it's very important. And also, when you're gluing his chest together and whatnot, there's a huge seam line in the back by his shoulders. Don't worry about the seam line, because this little shoulder collar thing will fit over it and cover up that mold line. I'm not a big fan of the split boots. I think that's kind of wackadoo. So I don't know if I'm going to fill that in with green stuff. I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah. Anyway, Thanos is awesome. I like him. Is he worth $70? No. And I didn't pay $70 for him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up, probably not the box set in this video. I'm going to open up these two. This is an older Asgardian box set. They've made since then another one. Now, it doesn't mean that these characters aren't playable. They did make new Thor and a new Loki, but they have not made a new Valkyrie or Helia, whatever this thing is. Helena, whatever. However, I've heard that she is terrible. The Valkyrie is not terrible, though. She's good. But these guys, I've heard that there's some disparities about the Thor, but I love the sculpt. He's lifting his hammer Mjolnir, and it looks quintessential like that. The other ones have lightning added and whatnot. I think that this is perfectly wonderful for a Thor. But let's start with my guys here, the Black Order. From all the bat reps I've seen and whatnot, they suffer from, I guess, being elite. You don't have many members to your team. But they're all supposed to be extremely deadly. Okay, so there is yet another cardboard insert. I don't know why, maybe rigidity of the thing. Here, this should be assembly instructions. No, miniature poster. Okay, read this first. All right, probably something like, don't give it to Timmy, he will swallow it and he will therefore die. More Ziploc bags so I can store my steaks and things in this later. Okay. Little bitty bits and little bitty pieces here. Oh, okay. I'm liking the size of that axe. Bruh. Yeah, that's righteous right there. That's gonna be fun to put together. I did order a Hulk. Oh man, that dude is huge. The guy's massive. Look at the arms on that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with this. Okay, and I can only assume that's that guy's base, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna go with the Hulk as well. I think he's got the same size base. We've got two different mediums. The details on the base are nice as well. Very, very nice. And then 4 smaller ones. So you're given a choice between bases because this one only has 4 people in it, and you get one. No, I guess 2 of them use ridiculously huge bases. Or, you know, it looked like the big guy was on one of these bases. I don't know. It looks like these 2 are the same size, but perhaps I'm wrong. These are clearly smaller size bases, but these look the same size. It doesn't look like I should have that, but we will see. We will see. We have now this guy is supposed to be really super ultra dangerous. Let me get here another Ziploc baggie. All right. Come on, man. It's just wide enough for these giant cards. Okay. Proxima Midnight. Okay. So it's Babe. Actually, she looks hurt. Okay, so there, she looks kind of healthier there. And she is that size 2. So certainly one of these smaller bases. Okay, she's got a little gold arm thing. Her helmet's pretty cool looking. She's got a big old spear. So this is the guy I like here, this black dwarf guy. He's just massive. And looks like a mean character, What's his damage side look? He still looks mean. Doesn't look like he's hurt at all. And then this guy, Corvus Glaive. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see what size this dude is. He's a size 4. He's got to be a bigger dude. Let me see here. size of Thanos' base. It's the same size as one of these bases. And let me look here at what size he is. Okay, he's a size 3. You see that? So, all right, so this is a size 3 base. The big one, probably size 4, so I do need this one. Good to know, good to know. All right. And then this cat here, he is a size 2, looking like a vampire with a glaive. Clearly, he's emo or something. I don't know what his problem is. He's got some problems. See that guy, size 2 as well. Size 2, size 4, size 2. Then why do I have these bases? And so it's this goofy guy that has the bigger base. Why? It says he's size 2. Curious about that. Curiouser and curiouser. Why? Anyway. So we got this guy here. He's supposed to be some Mac Daddy from what I've seen. Everyone's afraid of this Ebony Maw. Guy just looks like a pedophile or something. Look at him, man. Just a creep. So, yeah, I don't get it. But, you know, all these guys, ooh, man, he kind of whack when he gets hurt. You know, he gets pissed off, I guess. He gets mad. So, yeah, definitely some interesting guys here. And this is the lady. She's rocking those thigh-high boots and stuff. Very delicate, very small bits. Look at the little bits there, very, very tiny. And this is the Ebony Maw guy. He's wearing like a straight jacket kind of a deal. Oh, he's floating on some rocks and broken rebar. Okay, so he's like a telekinetic type homie. I mean, this guy's rocking a fantastic cape. Got an elf head, got some rocks, some tactical rocks, I guess is what people like to call it. Oh, it has a niche in here, so it's got to be where his feet go, or part of his robe or something. They do pretty good poses and whatnot. His glaive is highly simplistic. Look at that. That's flat. It's like 2D glaive. They have this wonderful cape right next to this blah glaive. What the heck, man? It's kind of sad. Anyway, then you got this 2-sprue monster man. I like that. That's a big friggin' dude. I'm happy with that. Look at the hand. Man, he's just a big old cat. I like it. That's his head. Anyway, so that's those guys. I'm gonna have to find out about their bases and find out, you know, I mean, size 2. He should be going on a size 2 base. You also get some cards here, the Black Order, and ooh, there's one thing called Supergiant. I wonder what that is. Proxima Midnight, Ebony Maw, Corvus Glaive, Black Swan. Ooh, I don't have Black Swan. I'm gonna have to look at that. So Supergiant and Black Swan and Black Dwarf. I'm gonna have to get those. Just to, and then the leader is Thanos the Mad Titan, which I have. So I'm only missing 2 models from this group, Black Swan, Supergiant. That's interesting. And it's the same on the back too. I don't know why they did that. Okay, they could have given us a graphic. We have some gems, which is cool. But we already have all those. Ooh, marked for death. Take that, Daredevil. Mothership. So that's that Black Dwarf guy. Then we got that Ebony Maw messing up with Doctor Strange. Shh. Another. Oh, I guess the Black Dwarf failed Thanos. And again, here, this makes me mad. This is a right-handed gauntlet there. It looks to me like it's someone's trying to do the Infinity Gauntlet there. I don't know the comic book, but yeah, if they're trying to do a right-handed gauntlet, man, kind of making me mad. Blood to spare. Uh-oh, Red Hulk. Execute. And then first of the Black Order. You know, these guys might be that Swan thing in Supergiant or whatnot, if they're chilling with Homeboy here. So that's interesting. Reactive, 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 active, reactive, active, and active. Okay. Now, interesting. We're going to have a lot of stuff to read. So, let's move on to this bad boy here. Now, like I said, this is, I mean, it's still a box with valid characters, but they have a 2.0 of the Asgardian box set. I like the pose of Thor, so I'm totally going to keep the Thor. And you know why they do the cardboard insert? Because it keeps the cards separated from the model, so you don't have indents in the cards. It keeps your cards nice and fresh. And here we've got some tokens, which is nice. Let me see. It's probably read this first mini poster of dudes. Oh, and there's some cards here. Let's check the miniatures. Another Ziploc bag. That's from my Doritos. When I crack the bag open and rip it apart, and they go flying all over the room. Okay. 2 of yon bases there, and 4 these bases. I'm gonna have some nice bases, excess bases here. All right. This is old Loki boy. Looks like he's got some ice crystals he's shooting out. His hair, his little staff there. This is more of the movie Loki and less of the comic book Loki. I would have liked to have seen the big curly horns that he has in the comics. This here is that Hela person. She's got some magicals on her hand there. Rocking a really nice cape. Tons of horns there for her. But I've heard that she is not the best character. But it's okay. I'm going to build her anyway. This is Homegirl Valkyrie. Her hair comes in 2 halves. That's interesting. Like 12 and 13. At least you know she'll have a nice part. Then that's her poor little face. Is kind of like a porcelain doll. Broken. Shattered. What a shame. We're going to look at some mold lines here for her. She's got, of course, her tactical rock down there at the bottom as well. And then we have the man himself, Thor. Some cracked up rocks there. His billowy cape. Billowing. Billow. It's really shiny there. I might wash that with some soap and water. We'll see. But there's Mjolnir right there in the middle of the sprue. Looking good. He's got his helmet wings there, and his head, you can see the divot that the helmet wings will fit into. So not too bad, not too bad. I like it. It's pretty nice. So let's see what they come with. I'll have to do, like I said, lots of reading on these cards. I have to think about what's going on with these. This game is different than anything that I've played before, I believe. Let me see. Okay. What's that? Daily Bugle, fear grips the world as worthy terrorize cities. Worthy. I don't get that. But, okay, so Thunder Wave. Yeah, they do that in the movies. Odin's Blessing. Nice. It'd be cool to get Odin. It'd be awesome. And a 6-legged horse. And then we get another Infinity Gem. Man, everything I have is gems. It's nice. Sibling Rivalry. Take that, Loki. They're showing the short horns. Anyway. Doomed Prophecy. And that's Mjolnir. That's all kinds of busted. So, Asgardians reactive, unaffiliated, active. The gem, reactive Asgardian, unaffiliated. Yeah, the worthy thing. That's interesting. These cards are all going into card sleeves. They're a normal size playing card. Your Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, all that good stuff. So, they'll go into sleeves. Here we've got Hela, Queen of Hell. Okay, so she's rocking some big old sword and some magical stuff going on. We'll definitely familiarize ourselves with this. So she's a size 2. She's only a threat 4. She's got pretty good defensive stats. Movement medium. I don't see what's... we'll look and see what's wrong with her. Loki is a size 2. Move medium. Threat 4. It's got 5 stamina. I guess people can beat him up better. Then here we go. Size 2. 6 stamina. Man. Movement. Threat 5. And then again, a size 2. She's only threat 3. That's good. Downplays her a little bit. 3s across the board. A little bit less survivable, but it's probably in her abilities where she shines. But yeah, I mean, she's got decent defenses, so I don't know what her deal is. Would be nice to get like the Enchantress and you know, see what the rest of the Asgardians look like. You know, the Warriors. Whoa, was it the Warriors 4? It's not the Warriors 3. It's Warriors 4, I believe. You know, see what Thor's companions can do and whatnot. Yeah. That's Mjolnir, Meat Pounder Mjolnir. Different hammers. Look at that. All these different hammers. Now, what would be cool too is get a Beta Ray Bill. That dude's awesome. Bunch of hammer tokens up on the top. Yeah, different hammers and then blood drops. Okay, I guess it's wound counters. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stuff away, and then we're going to film the main unboxing. Okay, guys? All right. You take it easy. God bless.